Beyonce and Jay-Z have several indicators of divorce in their D1 and D9 charts in Vedic astrology. This is Beyonce's D1 natal chart in Vedic astrology, and before anyone asks, I got her time of birth from the copy of her birth certificate that was published in the Cowboy Carter art book. I also want to mention that Beyonce is a Aries rising in both her tropical natal chart and her Vedic D1 natal chart, but a lot of the planets are in different signs and houses. Beyonce has the following indicators of divorce in her D1 natal chart, starting with the 7th house lord Venus is in the 6th house. The 7th house lord Venus is technically conjunct the 6th house lord Mercury. Now, they're not conjunct according to their degrees, but in Vedic astrology, if there are 2 or more planets in a single house, they are considered conjunct. The 4th house lord Moon is in the 8th house. Mars is in the 4th house, and it's afflicted because it's conjunct the malefic planet Rahu. And because the 7th house lord Venus is in the 6th house and it's technically conjunct Saturn because they're both in the same house, this indicates that they will most likely have a very long and drawn out divorce process battling in court. Now we're looking at Beyonce's D9 Navamsa chart in Vedic astrology, which is used to predict when a person will get married and what marriage will be like after they get married. Beyonce has the following divorce indicators in her D9 Navamsa chart, starting with Venus is debilitated because it's in Virgo. The 7th house lord Mars is conjunct the 6th house lord Venus because they're both in the same house. And lastly, Saturn is aspecting the 7th house while Mars is aspecting the 8th house. Mars aspects 4 houses away from itself, 7 houses away from itself, and 8 houses away from itself, whereas Saturn aspects 3 houses away from itself, 7 houses away from itself, and 10 houses away from itself. So when you've got Saturn aspecting either the 7th or the 8th house, while Mars is also aspecting either the 7th or the 8th house, this can create marital problems and divorce if you have other indicators of divorce. I'm going to do a part 2 video covering Jay-Z's D1 and D9 charts. But in the meantime, if you're interested, I offer future spouse readings on my website. The link is in bio. I look at both your D1 and D9 charts, and I explain whether you have indicators that promise marriage, whether or not you'll get divorced, and whether or not you'll get remarried.